You have been using AI to write your emails, to summarize articles, to help you decide what to cook for dinner, maybe to even finish your sentences when you can't find the words. And on the surface, it all feels fine. Why wouldn't you use the most powerful tool ever built for thinking? Coming up, I'll explain why AI can make you faster, smarter, and more productive. However, only if you keep exercising the one thing it can't replace: your ability to think deeply. Let's get started. If you're new here, my name is Matthew Royce. I am a knowledge enthusiast. Your brain is a muscle, and muscles that stop working start disappearing. I'm not here to tell you to swear off AI forever. That's not realistic, and frankly, it's not the point. I use AI too. Here are 10 practical ways to keep it sharp. Number 1, write something by hand every single day. This one sounds low tech, and that's exactly why it works. A review of 30 brain imaging studies led by researchers found that handwriting activates a far broader network of brain regions than typing does, engaging areas tied to memory, sensory processing, and motor coordination simultaneously. Typing is efficient. However, handwriting is cognitive exercise. You don't need to write a novel. Just pick up a pen and paper and make your brain do the work. Number 2, solve problems before you ask AI. Here's a habit that will quietly transform your thinking. Before you open an AI chatbot, give yourself 5 minutes to work through the problem yourself. Researchers have found that people who spent just 10 minutes using AI to help them solve math or reading problems perform noticeably worse on the same types of problems afterwards without AI. The researchers also found that people who received AI assistance gave up on challenging problems more quickly. The convenience was literally training them to quit. Just 5 minutes of your own thinking. Then, if you need it, use the AI tool. But you'll be surprised how often those 5 minutes are enough and how much sharper your thinking gets over time. Number 3, read deeply, not just quickly. Skimming headlines, scanning bullet points, speed reading summaries. We all have become champion surface readers. But this is fundamentally changing our brains. When we skim, we literally psychologically don't have time to think or feel, said Marianne Wolf, a neuroscientist and literacy researcher at UCLA. Pick up a book or read a long-form article. Your brain will feel the difference almost immediately. It's like stretching a muscle that's been sitting too long. Your attention span is a skill. Number 4, move your body to feed your brain. Exercise triggers production of a molecule called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF. It's sometimes called Miracle-Gro for the brain. Researchers have found that moderate intensity aerobic exercise performed 30 to 40 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week, optimally stimulates BDNF production, the literal growth of new brain cells. Harvard Health puts it simply: just as physical exercise strengthens muscles, mental and physical challenge keeps the brain sharp. AI makes your mind lazier, while exercise makes it more alive. Those two forces are in direct competition right now. Number 5, have real conversations with real people. This one sounds very obvious. But think about how many conversations you have replaced with an AI chatbot in the last year. You asked ChatGPT, Claude, Google Gemini for advice instead of calling a friend. You typed a question into AI instead of working through it with a colleague. You summarized your feelings to a bot instead of sitting down with someone who actually knows you. Every real human conversation is a cognitive workload that your AI cannot replicate. Researchers have found that more frequent positive social interactions were associated with better cognitive performance on the same day and over the following 2 days. Put the device down. Call someone. Go to lunch. Be inefficient with your time in the most human way possible. Number 6, learn something that makes you feel a little stupid. Discomfort is not the enemy of learning. Discomfort is learning. Researchers have found that people who were instructed to embrace feelings of awkwardness and struggle as signs of learning persisted longer on difficult tasks, engaging more deeply, and were more open to challenging new material. People who ran from discomfort did the opposite. AI removes almost all cognitive discomfort. It answers before you have had a chance to feel the question. And in doing so, it robs you of the exact friction that makes your brain grow stronger. Pick something you generally don't know, a language, an instrument, a skill that makes you feel like a beginner again. The stupidity you feel is your neurons building new roads. The whole point is discomfort. Lean into it. Number 7, don't let AI write your first draft. If you let AI write your first draft every time, you will lose the ability to write on your own. MIT Media Lab researchers divided 54 students into 3 groups over 4 months. One group wrote essays only using ChatGPT, another used traditional search, and a third used only their brains. The findings were stark. ChatGPT users showed lower neural activity in memory, attention, and executive function areas. They couldn't accurately quote their own essays afterwards. They literally started to lose ownership of their own thoughts. Use AI to edit. Use it to refine. But sit down first and write the messy, imperfect first draft yourself. That struggle is where your thinking lives. Number 8, memorize things on purpose. We used to memorize phone numbers, poems, driving directions, the words to songs. We have outsourced almost all of that now to our phones, to our apps, to AI, and our memories are weaker for it. This phenomenon has a name, the Google effect. i.e., University Center for Health and Well-Being describes how the ease of accessing instant solutions has led to cognitive overloading, shifting memory and problem-solving tasks to technology, and how AI takes this a step further by allowing users to bypass deep thinking traditional problem-solving requires. So, memorize a poem this week. Learn someone's phone number. Recall your day without writing it down first. Your hippocampus, or the brain's memory center, is begging for a workout. Number 9, sit with boredom. All of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone, said Blaise Pascal, a 17th century French mathematician and philosopher. This is the hardest one. The moment you feel bored, stuck, or uncertain, the reflex is to reach for your phone, open an app, or ask AI. Research has found a direct negative correlation between frequent AI use and critical thinking. Boredom, it turns out, is not a problem to solve. It's a mental state that historically led to creativity, reflection, and independent thought. When you let AI fill every silence, you permanently silence those processes. Number 10, use AI as a sparring partner, not a ghostwriter. AI is a great thinking partner when you use it to sharpen your thinking, not replace it. Instead of, write me an email about X, try, I've drafted this email. What's weak about my argument? Instead of, summarize this article for me, try, I think the main point is why. Am I missing something? This is the version of AI use that keeps your brain engaged. Mentally engaging activities. They support brain health by promoting neuroplasticity and strengthens neural connections. The brain that grows is the brain that works. Your mind is the one asset AI can't replicate unless you let it. Okay, let's bring it all together. First, if you like what you saw here, please hit the subscribe button below. AI is one of the most powerful tools ever invented. The temptation to outsource thinking is convincing. The most powerful intelligence on this planet still lives between your ears. Keep it sharp. Thank you for watching. Until next time.